You know, today it gives you that nostalgic kind of vibe, like you're living in a photo, a very old memory, a kind of memory that is also still hopeful, not a sad one, a very hopeful one. You know, that kind of love where the two of you don't care about anything else. You're just in your little world, in a world that is just about you. It triggers a memory of, having a beautiful afternoon, like a picnic, I would say, or a time where you can, ride a bicycle or take a walk as you just have fun and talk about stuff that doesn't even make sense. Or a time where you can just sit down and read a book. I know. That kind of old love. I don't know why it's called even old love, by the way. But I think it really comes from a beautiful place. A place that can stop time for you. A place that can, create a scene. Yes, a scene just like in the movies, triggering so many memories. I have asked myself, why is it that we don't get to see this? Have you seen today? Today is a very beautiful day. You know where I come from. I come from Uganda. A place that is so beautiful that in October you get to see pigeons. Yes. You get to see more pigeons compared to other months. And the beginning of October is very calm. I guess October is a very confident month because it whispers only calmness. It moves so slowly. I think that's it. So that you get to observe so much. So I think that's why it moves in a very calm way. Like today, very, very calm, very chill. Wait, you can't even hear the birds, but you can see the pigeons. It's more like a retro painting. I can't even believe this is real. It's mind-blowing that it pulls you in a moment whereby, wait, I thought it was just an old picture. No, it's not just an old picture. Such a scene exists. Such a scene is so real, where the colors are not so saturated, but the bright ones pop, where there is warmth, but not too much. So maybe October is telling us to get cozy. It's lovely, isn't it? I think it should be called the month of lovers. I don't know what is in Feb, but in Kampala, October is just for cuddling. It starts with this chillness that makes you just want to share a hug. So maybe October is to remind us to be more loving. I don't get it. Interesting. But then like this particular day, it whispers warmth. Warmth that comes from a very old recipe, if I was to say. The kind of food you eat and it reminds you of, you know, a grandmother's love, full of laughter and it takes you back to being a child, but at the same time, it triggers a memory of you being in so much love. Maybe that's why the music is the way it is. Maybe October is to remind us of how far we have come. You know what? I get it. I get it why Uganda got its independence in October. It is beautiful. It's a month that I can't really put together so far. It's a month that has such afternoons. An afternoon that really, really looks like an old picture. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, just get into Google and put there an old picture. That kind of light, that kind of everything. I'm experiencing it. I am in the picture. If I was to take a shot for you, wondering what I'll be doing, I'm seated around these four walls with all the bright colors in my room popping up, and I'm recording this message to you. To remind you of how beautiful today is. In case you're not able to see what I'm talking about, well, let me try to describe it. Today is a kind of day where you would go out with your girlfriends when you're still young and you play with those bubble things. I don't know what they were called. Let me give you another one. It's a day you get to take ice cream. If it tastes so good. In case you really don't know what I'm talking about, please, you need to test chocolate ice cream. I think that would be so sweet for people like me. Mix it up with vanilla. I think strawberry will do. Maybe caramel. I don't know, choose your own flavor. But it's also that kind of day that reminds you of all that is to come. Kind of pulls you back to push you forward. The times where the boys went out and played and they had no idea that 2025 3rd October will pull them back. But I think it's fun because it reminds you of the child in you. It reminds you of a child in you that had so many dreams in their head and they thought it was possible. Come on, I wanted to go to the moon. I don't know what you wanted to do when you were a kid, but I think I really love October because it triggers that memory. A memory of a dreamer who had a whole world to play with. Yeah, maybe it has to pull us back. Because maybe we're moving so fast and we need to take a break and enjoy. Enjoy this view because it's one of a kind. It's really one of a kind. Interestingly, that I'm next to the road, but even the cars are quiet. I guess they know. But then the wind whispers freshness. It's still there. The plants are moving. So in other words, it reminds you that even when you don't see it, it's happening. Growth is happening. Change is happening. Even when you don't see it. But maybe it's to remind you to stand still and enjoy life to the fullest. And go deep. I don't know. What do you think? But I think it's a beautiful time to play with the kites. Yeah, we used to play with the kites. I don't know what's wrong. What is wrong with you people? Where is your imagination? Why you could fly the kite so high and see how far it can go. Wait, did you even play with a kite? Ugandans! What is up with you? You know when you look at the birds in the air when they're playing, because the wind, they're playing in the wind. So I feel like the feel of the kite gives you the fun. So maybe it's high time we made some kites and we tested this theory. Yeah, maybe October is the month that makes you question so much about your environment. Why you step out and enjoy it. Wait, have your feet touched the ground? Do you know how it feels to walk bare feet in September? Oh, you have no idea. Come on, you're missing out. You need to. Life is not clipped on a shelf. You need to go out and enjoy it. Come on, this is a beautiful country. Have you seen how beautiful it is? Have you even taken a moment and appreciated how beautiful it is? Or all you see is the dust? But we do need some dust. In fact, you know what October does to you? It makes you sneeze in the morning. Yeah. To remind you that sometimes your lungs need it. To remind you of what? Of giving someone a hug. We need this warmth. Come on. I thought you were following. I tell you, this is a month of some cuddles. Come on. What's up with you? In fact, this is so beautiful. It just makes you want to sit around fire. Yo, October, what are you doing to me? Come on, girl. It is a beautiful month. I don't know. I'm just experiencing it. I'll let you know how it goes. But shout out to my sister, born on a Friday, one of my favorite days in the week. Shout out to Ayo. Yay, I celebrate You beautiful souls, you were born in a very beautiful month. Well, they say people born in October were conceived in Valentine's month. Let me just say that, Valentine's month. So I guess that's why it's like this. It has those cuddles, those whispers, those romantic things, eh? Those things of, bringing you flowers, and maybe I don't want flowers. Maybe I just want a computer, a drawing pad. I don't know what your girl's taste is, but October gives you those vibes. It makes you want to do romantic things. It makes you want to speak French. Bonjour, bonjour, visive. It's just so romantic. Yeah. I don't know French. I don't know what I just said, but today is that day that makes you want to say that. It's intriguing. I know. Have you seen today's afternoon? It's just so chill. Come on. It reminds you of those days where we could play, tapes. What are they called? The tape things. What are they called? Tapes? For music, what were they called? Tapes? Well, I've forgotten. But the tapes, like the tapes, the way it's moving, cassette tapes, where you would play, then flip it so that you can play the other side of the tape. It has all these songs. I come from a very beautiful place. A place that makes a memory alive. I don't know what's wrong with our architectures. Well, we need homes that have fireplaces. Look at this day, man. Like, I'm in Kampala and there's no fireplace. We need to man. Like, you are malicing us. Construct your houses that have the fireplaces outside. This is a very beautiful weather for a fire, and it has this coziness. Banang. I am not romantic, but you know what? It makes you want to go on Google and you're like, what should I do on this day? And then like AI is going to fall short, because you know why? I come from Uganda. They haven't explored it yet. They haven't seen the beauty. You know what? Don't tell them. But kanko bireko. Uganda ya kavinyo. Uganda ya kavinyo. So kove kubiri. Man. Gwera babye tulimu. I can't even fathom. I'm like, how can a day have so many scenes? How can a day have so many memories? Like, you create so many different memories. Like, akomu editing vakakola bacha, because I don't understand how you can light up this scene. Because in the morning it's shining and right now it is a bit gray. How do you color grade such a scene? Because as you're talking, as you're transitioning into something, the scene changes. Man, I come from a very beautiful place. Jay! Just like my friend Lillian. Jesus! The way she says it. It's so unbelievable that I come from this place. Yo! Definitely, it's the Pearl of Africa. It is a pearl. It has so much treasure that I can't believe you can't see it. What's wrong with you, man? Even the way the birds make sound is coming in October. And some of you are going to argue with me. You're going to say, come on, like, how sure are you? I'm like, yo, I've been observing this whole thing. September doesn't look like this. October is calm, confident, silent, chill, but it knows what it's doing. Just like an old song that whispers to you how much you mean to it. That meaningful laughter, the kind of memory that even when you remember it, you smile. Who is that person that triggers this memory? It's a beautiful day. Go make a kite. Put it out there. Come on. I'm so sure some people even don't know how a kite looks like. But do you know how a kite looks like? Come on. Go fly a kite. Maybe to remind you to set your heart so high so that it can feel all this. Maybe to remind you to fly like a kite and see where it will take you. Maybe to remind you to rise high. Maybe to remind you that you need to set your heart on fire. You need to let your imagination run wild as you can go. Man, I come from a very beautiful country. But maybe I'm thinking about kites because it reminds me of the birds I see. They have so much fun up there. But remember, kites rise highest against the wind, not with the wind. Yes, kites rise highest against the wind, not with the wind. I'm not a romantic person. But let me come up with something romantic for this day. Huh? Let me come up with something romantic. May today whisper how much I miss you. May today remind you of the laughter and the goofiness that we have around each other. May this silent, whispering wind tell you how much I love you. Oh my God. Where are my flowers? I'm trying to be romantic. Come on. Come on. Let's go fly like a kite.